Alright people, what is up? Welcome back to a brand new video on this YouTube channel. As you guys know, there is a very major update coming this October in Clash of Clans that will bring the buff of the Springtrap, aka the nerf of the Root Riders, and the Spirit Walk, as well as an all-new rank system to replace the current Legends system, which I know everyone is very excited about because Supercell have implied that it will fix the major issues of Legends, such as win trading and the constant minus 320s on defense. So today, I'm going to break down everything that we currently know about the upcoming update. We'll begin talking about the all-new rank system and then move on to the Springtrap nerf. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So let's begin talking about the brand new rank system. We know that the trophy road style of system that we currently have in the game, where players will start on 0 trophies, work their way up until they reach 5,000 trophies, and then obviously enter the Legends system, is completely being scrapped. Instead, this system will be split into where we're going to have normal battles, which are expected to be similar to the current trophy road system that we have right now, where you have unlimited attacks and you can loot as much as you want to. And then we're going to have a separate attack, which is going to be the new rank system called rank battles, which are limited attacks. And of course, they are going to be the competitive side of the game. In the official Supercell video, they hinted that Starry Ore would be added to the star bonus, as well as the loot rewards from the star bonus being increased. They also confirmed that you can get the stars in the star bonus from both the rank battles and the normal battles, which is a massive plus in my eyes, getting some Starry Ore every single day. However, they are yet to confirm exactly how much Starry Ore you will get from one star bonus. The final thing then that I wanted to talk about on the normal side of the battles is that the battles will be matchmade based on your town hall level. I assume that they'll match you up with players who are around about the same progress as you are through your current town hall level. For example, if you're like a Rush Town Hall 15, you'll be matchmade against only Rush Town Hall 15s. You will not be able to find any Town Halls higher than 15 or lower than 15 in the normal battles. However, I assume that in the rank battles, that is when you will be able to attack the higher Town Hall levels. However, this was not made 100% clear in the video. This is just how I assume that the system will work based on what they have said in the official video. Moving on then to the new rank system, they have currently shown just 3 different leagues in the rank system. There may be more leagues, but as you can see, the 3 leagues they have shown are this red dragon, we have like this purple one, and the blue one. And players will be placed into these 3 different leagues based on their performance in the September Legends League season. Now, it's yet to be confirmed if there are going to be more than these 3 leagues here. However, assuming that there are only these 3 leagues, I would speculate that every single player in Legends League right now will be chucked into the Red Dragon, champion, whatever they're going to call it, league. And that is because these rank battles are unlocked from just Town Hall 7. So I would speculate that the Blue League is going to encompass every single player above Town Hall 7, meaning that players in the Purple League will probably be around about the Titan to maybe Crystal Leagues, and then everyone below Crystal will be chucked into the Blue League. Now, this is all based on the assumption that there are only going to be the 3 leagues that they have currently shown us. There could definitely be more, and there could definitely be much more room for additional layers and separation of different skill levels of players. However, in the video, they did say that only the best players will be placed in the new Legends League, which definitely indicates to me that there is a bit of a piece of a puzzle that we are missing here, considering that they stated that Town Hall 7 players will be able to play in the rank leagues, but only the best players will be able to qualify for the new rank system or the new Legends League. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, and it definitely feels like there is a pretty big detail which we are missing from these videos, which they haven't revealed yet. But what most leads me to believe that all Legends players will be placed in the top rank Red Dragon League thing, whatever it's going to be, is that they stated in the video that your trophy score in the September season will determine your placement in the new league system. Not what kind of rank you get, not the placement in the world, not the number that you place in the world in terms of all other players, your trophy score, which is why I assume that all Legends players, maybe above 5,000 trophies, will go into the red one. People below 5,000, maybe 3,000, will go into the purple one. But again, there could definitely be many details here that are missing, which have not been revealed yet. So I'm excited to see what comes out on that. I also forgot to talk about battle modifiers. It'll be something like hard mode, but again, not a lot of details on exactly what this will be. Probably an increased damage on buildings, less damage from your heroes, not lowered equipment levels, they have confirmed that. And finally, for those wondering about their legend stats on their profile, what they're going to keep, what is going to go, this was confirmed by Itsu about a week ago now, I do believe. They confirmed that you will keep your highest finish in terms of the ranking in the world. So for example, for me, I will keep my rank 220 Legends League finish, as well as the trophies that I was on when I got this finish. However, I will lose my highest trophy score, aka my all-time best as displayed on your profile, but you will keep your Legends trophies, which is a bit weird. I don't think anyone really cares about your Legends trophies compared to your all-time best, but nonetheless, that is what has been confirmed by Itsu from Supercell. And that concludes everything that we know about the upcoming rank system. We are definitely missing a lot of details, so some of the things that I say in this video are definitely subject to change. I do not have all of the information available, but I'd expect more details to come out on this around the early days of October, maybe the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and then I'd expect the new ranked system to release around about the 7th of October as the October 2025 Legends season concludes. Moving swiftly onward then to the Spring Trap change. Obviously, we currently know that Spring Traps can delete, remove, whatever you want to call it, every single troop or group of troops which are under 18 housing space, which makes them very useful against attacks like super hogs, hog riders, and taking down Valkyries, etc. You get the idea. And that makes them fairly ineffective, of course, against root riders and heroes and hero pets which are above the 18 housing space threshold. Meaning that the Spring Trap is a bit of a neglected trap, and it definitely is the weakest trap in the game right now. Of course, giant bombs, normal bombs, giga bombs, nado traps are all very useful in trapping the Spirit Charge, which is the most prominent thing in the meta right now, which is probably a good reason why they have made this change. Anyways, they are going to be changing the current Spring Trap, and they are going to be making it a lot more effective against different strategies, not only against smaller groups of troops under 18 housing space, but also against troops over 18 housing space, but at the same time make them less effective against troops under 18 housing space. Effectively, before the update, a Spring Trap could take down 3 normal hog riders. However, after the update, it will only be able to take down 1 normal hog rider, because 1 Spring Trap can only take down 1 troop. I hope that makes sense. It can no longer do additional damage to multiple groups of troops as it can now. Now, obviously, this is a nerf to the Spring Trap. However, Supercell is adding a new layer to the Spring Trap where any troop above the 18 housing space limit will not get instantly taken out, but instead will take damage. The damage also applies to heroes and every hero's pet, because of course heroes and hero pets are worth 20 housing space. I'm sure if you used the recall spell before, you would know that. Now, not only every single troop, hero, pet, whatever, above 18 housing space will take damage, they will also get flung into the air, similarly to the effect of the Giga Bomb. When your troops go into that, they get flung up in the air, they kind of get stunned for a second or two, and then they retarget, and then they attack once again. So that effect will be applied to the Spring Traps. Now, this is very key that Supercell have not yet confirmed the amount of damage that the Spring Trap will do to items above 18 housing space. Now, this damage is going to be very, very key, because it will either break or make Spirit Walks, and even potentially break Root Riders to make them unusable. However, I heavily speculate that Supercell will not break the Spirit Walk, as it would cause a very significant drop in the hit rate overall in the entire game. Obviously, most, maybe like 80-90% of attacks are currently using the Spirit Walk or the E-Boots of some description, and by completely nerfing the Spirit Walk, that would make attacking a lot harder. And of course, as attacks get harder, there's going to be less triples, and certainly myself and definitely a lot of casuals love, it's like you get a 3-star, you get that hit of dopamine. It's kind of that reward after, maybe planning in war for an hour or hopping on Discord. You get the idea. it's that reward that you get with the 3-star. And if they make it impossible to 3-star, people aren't going to have any interest in playing the game. And additionally, they have also stated in an interview before that they plan to gradually balance the meta, not nerf root riders, but balance the meta, meaning that Fireball, Super Hogs, Dragons, Root Riders are all evenly as usable, but obviously different attacks do better on different bases, and they want to diversify the meta effectively, so it's not just Root Riders and Spirit Walk. And I fear that if they did just nerf Spirit Walk, they would definitely not achieve this. People would simply just switch to Fireball or King Dive Root Riders, and we would get the same exact stale meta of Fireball and King Dive Root Riders. So that would not help them achieve their goal of, diversifying the meta, which is why I do believe they will not completely nerf the Spirit Walk, but they will nerf it to a point where they can test, make some adjustments if need be, and at the same time, not completely nerf the Spirit Walk to where people aren't going to be able to triple anymore, but at the same time, keep things balanced and make sure that other strategies are more usable. So all of these points lead me to believe that Spirit Walk will not be completely dead after the update. But that is all I have for you guys in today's video. Let's get into the recap right now. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys in today's video. As I previously said, I hope I was able to cover everything that's coming in the October update. Obviously, there'll probably be some bug fixes or whatever, but mostly just wanted to cover the rank system and also the Springtrap nerf because I get a ton of comments on that. So I hope that clears the air on my opinion on the Springtrap as well as what has been confirmed by Supercell. So hope you guys did enjoy this video. This took me ages to make, produce. I had to go and make loads of notes on videos and stuff. So definitely a lot harder to produce than my normal Legends videos. So I would really appreciate a like and a subscribe. And also make sure to join my new Discord server. Link in the description. Free bases. There is no longer a giveaway, but we are going to have giveaways in the future. Attack help. And just hopefully a nice community. So that is all I have for you guys today. As I said 3 times now. So I'll see you later. Goodbye.